Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today we're going to make something that I truly enjoy having as part of incorporating malenge into my food, and that is pumpkin bread. Considering how much you guys really enjoyed my banana bread recipe, which we made last year around this time, I know 100% you too are going to enjoy my pumpkin bread recipe. Easy to make, fun to bake as well, and also a nice delicious way to incorporate malenge into your diet. To my new watchers, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. This is the best place to be on YouTube. And to my loyal returning subscribers, thank you so much. It is because of you that we have built this channel. That said, let's begin. Karibuni sana. What I really love about this recipe is you only need a whisk and a mwiko. You don't need any expensive gadgets to bring it all together. And that means each one of you right at home will be able to try this out bila shida kabisa. As you can see on my countertop, I have just now divided my ingredients according to the stage at which they're going to be introduced into the recipe. And first ingredients that we're going to work with are my eggs and my brown sugar. Brown sugar is an amazing ingredient, and we have used it in the past for my Swiss rolls, my carrot cake, my banana bread, and today I'm going to use it for my pumpkin bread because it really just does shine. I love the really sticky kind of brown sugar, and it's not only delicious when you cook with it, it's also very aromatic and flavor wise because of the molasses. It really imparts a nice richness that is always welcome. You can get it in any well-stocked supermarket, the bakery section or the confectionery section. Either way, it's very much readily available. A pack of 500 grams costs about 180 bob. That said, let's add our brown sugar into our bowl, crack our eggs in, and then proceed to whisk until smooth and silky. Now this is perfectly whisked in, nice, smooth and silky. Kazi ya dakika mbili tu. We're going to set this aside now that that is done. Grab yet another bowl, and then we're going to go in with another set of ingredients. And for that, we're going to have some vegetable oil, some mala, and our pumpkin puree. The vegetable oil in particular has to be pure vegetable oil. Today I'm using sunflower oil. You can also use coconut oil, but I didn't have coconut. I wish ningenunua coconut oil, but ni sawa, I'm using sunflower oil. And for the oil, you need to make sure that it's pure as can be. Not ile mafuta ile ulitumia ku fry fish or ku fry kuku, then you're using it for your pumpkin bread. If you do that, the flavor profile will be thrown off. So just make sure your oil is as pure as it can be. Next, we're going to go in with my mala. And as I told you guys on Twitter, mala for me is a fridge staple. If I'm not drinking it straight, I'm baking with it, I'm cooking with it, I'm marinating with it. It is that girl, you know. Mala is a star ingredient, and it's going to shine in this recipe as well. And for the other star for this recipe, our pumpkin puree. This is simply pumpkin which I had in my fridge. Just peel it, put it to boil, and once it's completely soft, blend it until it's nice and smooth like a puree. That will take about 15 to 20 minutes. But if you use your oven to roast the pumpkin until it's soft, it may take about an hour, 2 hours, depending on how thick your slices are. I prefer to boil then blend because it's short and straight to the point. Either way you choose to go, it will still give you the nice smooth puree at the end. Now that that is clear, we're going to add our vegetable oil into our bowl, followed by our mala and then our pumpkin puree, and then mix with our mwiko until completely combined. This is just now combined, and I love this gorgeous shade of orange everything has become. Now that this is done, we're going to set it aside, grab yet another bowl, and for this bowl we're going to go in with our dry ingredients. Of course, because we're making pumpkin bread, some all-purpose flour has to be part of this recipe, and because we need it to rise and become nice and fluffy, we are going to add some baking soda. And for my spices, which I drew inspiration from the carrot cake recipe we did last year around this time, I'm going to go with some cinnamon, some iliki, my favorite warm spice of all time, some ginger spice, and also some clove. All spices available in any well-stocked supermarket, and for those 4 spices, when used in combination, they really play off of each other and complement each other so beautifully and allow each other to shine, and not in an overwhelming way but in a nice, warm, inviting way. It had to be part of my pumpkin bread recipe. That said, we're going to add all our dry ingredients onto our sieve. Proceed to sieve our dry ingredients until completely combined. Now we have all our ingredients combined and ready to proceed to the combination stage of everything into one. Our dry ingredients are now combined to perfection. So what we're going to do next is to introduce our wet ingredients in. So we're going to pour in our brown sugar egg mixture, followed by our oil pumpkin puree mixture, and mix it all up until the batter is nice and smooth. Our butter is just now combined and it smells really amazing. Be careful not to over whip it. Once it's just combined, stop, because we want to retain the air bubbles, which will give our bread its lift. As you can see on my countertop, I have my baking tin that is buttered and dusted, and to it we're going to pour in our batter. Ensure every drop of the butter is in. Sour. And then, now that my butter is in, we're just now going to garnish with a bit of blue poppy seeds and some pumpkin seeds. We're just now done putting together everything for our pumpkin bread. This looks so beautiful, and the garnish is optional. However, if you can go an extra mile to add visual appeal to your food, always do so. It won't hurt, it won't take 60 years. Always go the extra mile. Today I chose to go with some poppy seeds and some pumpkin seeds. However, you can use oats. Whichever way you go, always make your food look beautiful. As you can see, my oven has been preheating at 170 degrees Celsius for about 10 minutes. We're going to place this inside our oven and allow it to bake for about 50 minutes to an hour. We'll be checking when it's about that time, and then once we are done, we're going to slice it and enjoy it. And now that everything is done, let's place this baby in our oven and then see you on the other side. An hour later, and here we are with the most aromatic, absolute softest pumpkin bread in the whole world. You have to admit, this does look so amazing. I can't wait to dig right in. I can't do a taste test right now because I'm yet to take some photos for my blog, but rest assured I'm going to describe how this tastes on the blog. Speaking of the blog, the exact recipe quantities are on my blog, link on the description box. Together with that, I'm going to link once again my banana bread video. Try both the banana bread and the pumpkin bread and tell me which one you like best. Though I'm 100% sure you're going to like both of them. For me, it's now time to go have my breakfast, fix my eggs, fix my tea, and enjoy it with my pumpkin bread. For you guys, do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye!